Hello, my name is Jake Henderson and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about Fab Lab Adelaide via this pre-recorded YouTube video. I really wanted to be a part of this conversation in person, but unfortunately that was not possible. So, what is Fab Lab? Short for Fabrication Laboratory, Fab Lab is a room inside Adelaide College of the Arts. We are independent from the college, but they have been very kind and lent us this space. So what is in the space? We have laser cutters, 6 3D printers, a vinyl cutter, a mini CNC mill, laptops, and a variety of hand tools. These tools are open to the public to use free of charge, and that has created a community of users. I'd like to tell you about a few projects that happened in Fab Lab so you can get an idea of the nature of our community. One day, a vet called Richard Savory came into the lab with some CT scan data on a USB stick. He had heard about this new trendy thing called 3D printing and wanted to experiment with 3D printing a CT scan into plastic to help him pre-plan a surgery on a dog named Violet. This process was more difficult than it sounds because his scan data was in DICOM format while 3D printers use STL format. To cut a long story short, he worked with one of our volunteers for about an hour and went home with a few 3D printed replicas of the dog bone. He used the replicas to practice and then pre-modeled the metal plate prior to surgery. It saved a lot of time, and time is trauma in surgery. 3D printing is a hot topic, and so this was quickly scooped up by the local news. Boxy was another cool project. Basically, two dudes in a shed had been working on this thing called a volumetric projector, which is like one of those holographic displays in Star Wars, except it is totally real. One of the downsides of working in a shed is that tools such as laser cutters are too expensive, and so Will and Gav just had to deal without them. Then Fab Lab opened. To quote Will, "We spent 4 years in our sheds trying to achieve what we achieved in 2 weeks when Fab Lab opened." The story is pretty cool, and so it quickly made the local news as well. Will and Gav went on to win awards, file patents, and attract venture capital from the US. So to conclude, Fab Lab is a community workshop based around the provision of access to digital fabrication tools. My name is Jake Henderson, and I'm happy to answer any questions you may have. You can contact me at jakehendo1000@gmail.com.